Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Hello. This video will provide you a brief summary of the poem Lapis Lazuli written by William Butler Yeats. First of all, let's have a brief introduction to the poem. Lapis Lazuli by W.B. Yeats was written in 1938 amidst the looming threat of war in Europe. The poem reflects on the cyclical rise and fall of civilizations and emphasizes the essential role of artists in society. The speaker criticizes those who dismiss art during crises and argues that artists can transform mass violence through creativity. The poem explores resilience and the enduring nature of art, symbolized by a carved lapis lazuli stone. The stone depicts three men and a bird, which the speaker sees it as a symbol of longevity. It reminds us of art's ability to offer a broader perspective on history's tragedies. Let us now look at the summary of the poem. Stanza first. In the opening stanza, the speaker observes that panicked women are expressing their weariness with art, music, and poetry. These artists maintain an exuberant demeanor. These women argue that it is common knowledge, or should be, that without extreme measures, warplanes and airships will bombard their city. This scenario is akin to King William III's artillery assault on the Irish in 1690. Summary of stanza 2. In the second stanza, the speaker says that everyone has a tragic role to play in the world. There are characters like Shakespeare's swaggering Prince Hamlet or those who resemble him, Shakespeare's King Lear as well as Ophelia and Cordelia from Hamlet and King Lear. When they are about to die, when the curtain is about to fall on them, and if they deserve their tragic role, they don't burst into tears mid-speech. They understand that Hamlet and Lear, despite being tragic heroes, are exuberant. It is this exuberance that transforms and redeems their dreadful tragedies. Everyone aspires to, attains and loses things. Everyone blacks out and dies with the light of heaven filling their heads. This is tragedy at its maximum. Even if Hamlet chatters and Lear rants and the curtains drop on one lakh stage at the same time, tragedy can't grow to any greater proportions. Summary of stanza 3. In the third stanza, the speaker mentions civilization and the world of sculptures. Ancient civilizations arrived by foot, ship, camel, horse or mule, but they have since been conquered. Their culture and learning were destroyed along with them. There are no surviving works of the ancient Greek sculptor Callimachus, who made marble seem as easy to sculpt as bronze. He created sculptures of fabric that seemed to be lifted by a sea breeze at the corner. The lamp chimney he made, which was as long and thin as a palm trunk, is also gone. It might as well have disappeared after a day. Everything gets destroyed and rebuilt, and it is the exuberant people who rebuild. Summary of stanza 4. In stanza 4, the speaker describes a carving in lapis lazuli believed to have been done by a Chinese sculptor. The carving depicts three Chinese men trekking up a mountainside. Two of them are Chinamen, an Aztec and his disciple, while the third carries a musical instrument. Overhead, a long-legged bird flies, symbolizing longevity, contrasting with the limited lifespan of human beings. Summary of stanza 5. In the fifth stanza, each mark, rift or pit in the stone resembles a stream, an avalanche, or a snow-covered mountainside. Although plum or cherry boughs are likely blossoming around the little shelter the three men are climbing toward, it appears as if it is snowing. Imagining them sitting there, looking out at the mountain sky, and the entire tragic scene of the earth brings joy to the speaker. One of them requests sad music, and the skillful fingers of the third man begin to play his instrument. The man's eyes, old, gleaming, and surrounded by wrinkles, radiate exuberance.